You are welcome back to the video that we started from the last video. We began to explain how to convert a data that is continuous to categorical. The example we provided was emotional intelligence, and we said it will be cumbersome, as it were, to begin to convert each of the data sets available and be imputing what they should be. Like I said, EI will be low, will be medium. This one that is 54 will be high, and so on. So as to avoid this particular stress, what we can do is to go to transform. When you go to transform variable, you will click on recode into different variables. You will select this. When you select recode into different variable, you will you will now select the particular variable that you intend to recode. In this instance, it is the emotional intelligence that we want to recode. So the result that we will have is that we will have another column, and it's asking us what will be the output variable name. The output variable name that I want to provide is E underscore high underscore categorical. And the label I want to give it is emotional intelligence. Then I can click on change like that. When I do that, then I will go to old and new variable. I will click on the old and new variable. When I click on the old and new variable, then I will click on range. If you remember in the last video, the low emotional intelligence ranged from 0 to 45. That is the range. So the value that I will put for that emotional intelligence is 1. That means people that have between 0 and 45 are categorized to have low emotional intelligence. The next range is people who have scored 46, that is above 45, to 52.25. Anybody who scored that range will be in the value that is medium emotional intelligence. Then I had. Next is people that scored 53, and the last score, which is the highest score available in the data set, is 86. But let me just put 100 in case there's somebody that scored up to 100. Those people, they are the highest emotional intelligence. Then I had it. Then I say continue. When I say continue and I say okay, what happens is that on my spreadsheet, on that sheet, there will be a column. The column is EIC, and it has automatically done all the categorization for me. All the categorization is now done automatically. The SPSS has done all the categorization automatically. You will see that the first data is 48. Emotional intelligence on continuous is categorized as 2. So the next thing I will now have to do in my variable view is to put the values. We know that 1 is low from what I have done, 2 is average, 2 is average, 3 is high. So when I had all of them like that, I say okay. So I have computed the data now. So the emotional intelligence is now categorized. It's categorized for everybody to see. So those people with 48, they are in the medium range of emotional intelligence. Let me do a frequency distribution for us to have clarity. So let's do frequency distribution of our emotional intelligence that we have just done. You know, this here, and we just say okay. When we say that, see the results. We have 54 students with low emotional intelligence, making 27.8 of our participants. We have 92 students with average emotional intelligence, that's 47.4%, and we have 48 students who are having high emotional intelligence, which is 24.7%. So we have been able to change this data here, which is continuous, to categorical. You will need to refer to the last video on how to do your percentile if you are just watching this one. Thank you very much and see you in the next video.